Fame to me is a talent and lifestyle magazine for students and young people, and it's an avenue for us to showcase talented and entrepreneurial students, people who are trying to make things happen for themselves and people who are putting that extra effort into doing anything and trying to stand out from the rest of the crowd. We have this new slogan which has come out, which is Individual Talent Super Team, and without every single member of the Fame team, we don't have a product. It starts from the writers. If those guys don't put the words together, there are no articles. If there are no articles, there are no pictures. If there are no pictures, there's nothing. And articles, there's nothing for designers to design. If there's nothing for designers to design, there's no way I can go out there and sell ads. So it boils down to every single person, every single member of the Fame team is very, very important, and they're also super talented, and that's what I love about the team. They make your job so much easier for you, because it's a few times, yes, you have to correct and say, oh, can we change this, can we do this, but half the time well, I'm not the editor, but half the time I don't, you don't say too much. But it's just wonderful working with each and every member of the Fame team, from the designers to HR to the writers to the editors. I don't like the editor that much, but yeah, it's just great working with them, apart from the editor. But yeah, it's a great team.
I mean, I think I can say probably the same. I mean, everyone seems to love, working with everyone. The MD, people aren't too keen on, but it's one of those things. Everyone loves the editor. Editor is loved.
It's easy for us to just sit down here and make it look like it's so easy, just running a magazine, and it's you can't describe how hard it is to set up a magazine. It's the hardest thing you can ever do. It's selling, because it's not just enough for you to just get everyone to do the work, but you also need to sell the ads, and that's the hard part. We're in a recession. How do you sell ads in a recession? It's really, really difficult. So, I'm lucky to have a team who, they all just, apart from doing what they do, they also look out for opportunities and, oh, let's speak to this company, oh, let's do this, oh, I've spoken to this company, they've heard about us. And the more companies that really hear about you and what you do, the more companies you have interested in doing what you do.
I've actually established a good working relationship with lots of car dealers. Even today we had a meeting with someone from Porsche. You see, things like this wouldn't have happened if I was just a regular student in the university. Fame is opening doors for everyone who's putting in pure effort for the magazine itself.
Fame has helped me in a lot of ways, like giving me experience, things that I've never thought of doing, meeting a lot of really good people, successful people, and yet Fame still manages to inspire me to be somebody and achieve what I want in the future.
And also, I have to say this, it's good to have very great mentors in your life. We have an amazing mentor in common. Terry Mansfield, who is the former CEO of the Hearst Corporation, is absolutely brilliant. He's like a father to me. He's always there for me when I need someone to talk to, and I'm not going to sit down here and make it look like I don't have my down days where I'm wondering what the hell am I doing or why am I doing this, but I just give him that call and I'm like, hey Terry, how you doing? I don't think this is going to work, and then it just motivates me and inspires me, and I'm sure he does the same thing to you guys.
Terry's like this sort of guru almost, that that just from he's not going to have all the answers, but from talking to him you'll find the answer, or you'll just be inspired to find the answer, or Terry can just trigger things in your brain, little electrical sparks that weren't there before. So yeah, like Deji says, without a good mentor, we do good, but with Terry we're doing great.
Yeah. And also we've got Professor Nigel Culkin as well from the university. I have to always say this every time I'm being interviewed, because I know there were times when I said to myself, oh, I'm just going to stop this right now before I do so much damage. And early days, you'd always have that with every business. And every time I go in there to tell him, so I'm going to stop doing Fame now, I walk into the office and say, hi Nigel, how are you? He goes, so what's the problem today? I'm like, Nigel, I don't think this is working. I think I'm going to stop this. And he sits down here and he goes, okay, that sounds fair. And why do you want to do that? And I tell him every problem. And then it tells you a story about how the guy who started Amazon had to wait for 7 years to make profit, and how this company went through this and how this company went through that. You just look at yourself and go, oh, I've just done 3 months. Okay, maybe I need to wait a bit longer before I actually think of quitting. So, you know, he's also someone who's very, very, very inspiring and very motivational. And then again, it's just fantastic working with the team. I just have to give them credit for every single thing. It's not, I'll never sit down here and claim credit for Fame. It's not a one-man's effort. It's not. Fame isn't about Deji or anything. Fame is about the team.
It's a wrap, y'all.
Peace.
That's how we do.
I'm outie, man.
Fire, fire. We're about to set this place on fire. We're about a match of like, don't do girlfriends. One night is make them, C minor. But I'm not going to go through the whole thing.